Alright, everyone. Settle down. Class isn't over yet. Oh, I know. Summer break's around the corner, but just to be clear, I am not gonna stand for any single one of you disrupting my classroom. Okay? Good. Final words before we round this off, and then you're all free to go do whatever you want. Okay? Remember, with a little luck, you'll be graduating soon. You'll have your bachelor's in, and you'll never have to listen to me again. Sounds like a sweet deal, right? I thought so. Unless you fail. If you do, well, I guess we'll just be spending a lot more quality time together when you have to retake my class next year. Trust me, with the curriculum I've prepared for next year, I think you're better off finishing this class off right now. Luckily for you guys, if you paid any sort of attention in class, you should be perfectly fine. If you didn't, like Carlos here, I guess you still got a tough time ahead with the final assignments I have ready for you soon. Let's see. Class average. Okay, well, overall you're not all doing badly. A few of you actually managed to get your grades up. And we have some others still lagging behind a bit. But I guess that just means I need to push a couple of you a little bit harder. Again, everyone, and I cannot stress this enough. If you feel the classes are not enough to prepare you for the final assignments, don't forget that you can still sign up for remedial classes in the library on Thursdays and Fridays. I've said this a couple times before, and not enough of you are using it, especially not the ones that still need to get their grade up. Let's see. Announcements. Oh, yeah. Final note. Do not forget your compulsory readings for after the weekend. I expect a detailed analysis from all of you based on 1984's subjects of mass surveillance and freedom of expression in comparison with modern times. Do not be late. Assignments must be in at 11:59 a.m. on Monday. Not 12, not 12:01. Oh, and to the Joker, who last time decided to send me a report consisting purely of wingdings and then claiming the file was corrupted, I basically created that escape when I was in college. You know who you are, and if you're still thinking you got away with it, I'll see you next year. Alright? That's it. Class dismissed. Except for you. I need to have a word with you. Oh, come on. You know full well why. Just a moment. Let's wait until everyone leaves. Finally. At least now we can talk. So, do you understand why I asked you to stay after class this time? Oh, don't give me those puppy dog eyes again. You know full well it's not gonna work. Really? You think I haven't noticed you spacing out again? I thought we covered this exact issue the last time we talked. No. I don't accept anyone sleeping in my class. You You can do it in any class you like, but mine is off limits. Listen, if you're having issues keeping your mind focused in class, you need to tell me. I can at least try to help, but if you don't tell me what you're dealing with, I can't help you. And let me make this very clear. I can't help anyone who doesn't actively try to help themselves. Oh, it's not what I think? Okay. Show me your notebook. I said, show me your notebook. It wasn't a question. Well, just as I thought. There is hardly anything written in this. This proves you're not actively participating in my classes. Oh, you don't feel you need to write it down? You remember everything. All right? We'll see that when you hand in your last assignment. I'm expecting you to pass it with flying colors then. Not a C, not a B. I will only accept an A from you. But be honest with me. What's the real reason you're not writing anything down? You're not pushing yourself too much, are you? No. I know about you spacing out of my class, but I'd rather find out the underlying reason instead of just getting angry at the symptoms. What? Did you think I held you back because you were in trouble again? No. Not at all. Did I ever tell you that you look pretty adorable when you get flustered? But in all seriousness, I did want to talk to you. Your grades have been getting better, and I'm proud that you're actively improving. I was worried about you earlier in the year, you know. Plus, you've stopped sleeping in my class. I'm grateful you took our last conversation to heart about that. This is part of the type of behavior that I expect from my students. Not your impetulant acting out like you did before, just to get my attention. But also, it's nice to be able to give a lecture in my class without your incessant snoring in the background. Oh yes, you snore. I'm pretty sure the entire campus has noticed that by now. What does worry me, though, is even though you've stopped sleeping in my class, you don't look all that well rested. So, are you getting enough sleep during the night? I hope you're not one of the types that saves all their work until the very last moment and then goes into a blind panic. Be honest with me. How many cups of coffee and energy drinks do you consume before handing in an assignment? I thought so. What am I getting at? I have your physical and mental health in mind. I know how you students work. Believe it or not, I actually went to this college myself once, you know. Actually, if I didn't, I'd ask what I'm doing in this classroom right now. But besides that, I made the exact same mistakes that you're probably making right now. And I want to make sure you don't make them. Really, regardless of how much you think I'm trying to annoy you, you're one of the students I feel who has the most potential. Added bonus, the better you do in my classes, the better it's going to reflect on me. I do have a reputation to uphold, you know. Listen, in the end, I'm still your professor until you graduate. So if you ever feel the need to reach out, you should be able to do so without thinking you're a bother. You're not. You understand? You're never a bother. Trying to juggle life, work, studies, all of that together, that's hard enough as it is. So for me, what kind of professor would I be if I left my students to fend for themselves as soon as I'm technically off the clock? If having to put in a little extra time just so I can help you find a balance between work and free time is an effort I'd need to put in, I'd feel that's a small sacrifice on my part that I'm willing to make. Besides, regardless of our last talk, I actually quite enjoy our little snippets of time together. What are you smiling about? Did you really think I hated you or something? No. I really don't. I definitely see some great potential in you if you manage to get your act together. That means no excuses, no backtalk. Just do the job, do it well, but also take care of your own wellness in the meantime. It's a challenge, I know, but that's just part of being completely an adult, I guess. No, I'm pretty sure it is. But I know you can do it. You just have to change your mindset a little. Eventually, all I want is for you to not stress yourself out and end up overworking yourself. I guess, in a sense, you could say that I'm worried about you. What? Did I get a little bit too close again like last time? You're pretty cute when you blush like this, you know. Oh no. It amuses me a lot. I kinda want to see how red your face can get. You remember our last conversation, don't you? Oh, I'm sure it's spooked through your mind ever since then. It surely has through mine. Tell me, are you going to miss me when you finally graduate college? Really? Not even a little bit? Not even when I say that I'm the one who's going to miss having you around? Seems like you can actually turn an even brighter shade of red. I guess I do feel a little bit bad for teasing you back then. Just a little bit. However, I think we should probably not continue this right now. I feel we could probably endanger both your and my position. Oh, don't give me that dazed look. I think you know full well what I mean. A professor and a student together at this college? It would turn into an all-out scandal. You'd be expelled. I'd lose my position. And then what? Happily ever after? That's not how things work in real life. However, nobody said anything about after you finish college, of course. I'm gonna be bluntly honest. There's a definite interest towards you on my side. And considering our last meeting, I'm pretty sure anyone would see it somewhat mutual. But considering where we are right now, I think it might be best if we don't... Why did you? I just told you. Leave. I said leave. I'm not gonna repeat myself. No. Don't even try talking to me right now. Assignment. Monday. Get it done. Now get out of here. This is gonna be more difficult than I